Imagine an entire town vanishing overnight. No struggle. No bodies, just eerie silence. In the late 16th century, this chilling scenario became a reality for America's first great unsolved mystery, the lost colony of Roanoke. In 1587, a group of 115 English men, women, and children landed on Roanoke Island, a sliver of land off the coast of what is now North Carolina. They were pioneers full of hope, ready to build a new life in a strange and unfamiliar world. This was the first serious attempt at a permanent English settlement in the Americas, a bold and dangerous gamble. Among these hopeful settlers was a baby named Virginia Dare, the very first English child born in the New World. Her birth was a symbol of a new beginning, a future they all hoped to build together. The colony's governor, John White, who was also Virginia Dare's grandfather, soon realized they needed more supplies to survive the coming winter. He made the difficult decision to sail back to England, promising his family and the other colonists he would return in just 3 months. But as fate would have it, that promise would be impossible to keep. Back in England, White's plans were shattered by the outbreak of war with Spain. The mighty Spanish Armada was a threat to England itself, and every available ship was commandeered for the war effort. White was trapped, unable to secure a vessel to return to his colony, to his daughter and his granddaughter. Days turned into weeks, months turned into years. 3 long, agonizing years passed before John White could finally make his way back across the treacherous Atlantic. In August of 1590, under the cloak of darkness, White and his crew finally approached Roanoke Island. As they neared the shore, they shouted and blew trumpets, hoping for an answer, a sign of life from the colony they had left behind, but their calls were met with only silence. When dawn broke, the horrifying truth began to reveal itself. The settlement was gone. The houses, which had once been filled with families, were dismantled. The defensive palisade, a wooden wall built to protect them, was still standing, but the village inside was completely empty. White and his men searched everywhere, their hearts pounding with a growing sense of dread. They found heavy iron bars and cannons left to rust on the ground. There were no human remains, no signs of a battle or a struggle. It didn't look like they had been attacked. In fact, it looked as if they had methodically packed up their belongings and simply left. But where could 115 people go? Then they found it, the only clue left behind. Carved into a sturdy wooden fence post was a single, cryptic word, CROATOAN. Before he had left, White had given the colonists a secret instruction. If they had to move, they should carve their destination into a tree. If they were in danger, they were to add a Maltese cross above the name, but there was no cross. This suggested they had moved voluntarily, not under duress. CROATOAN was the name of a nearby island, now known as Hatteras Island. It was also the name of a local Native American tribe, a group the colonists had established friendly relations with. Did the settlers, facing starvation and abandonment, decide to seek refuge with the CROATOAN people? Did they assimilate, blending their lives and culture with the local tribe, eventually losing their English identity over generations? This is one of the most enduring theories. Some modern-day descendants of the CROATOAN tribe even claim English ancestry, pointing to historical accounts and family names as evidence. But other, darker theories persist. Could the word have been a red herring, carved to mislead any search party? Perhaps the colonists tried to sail back to England in a small boat and were lost at sea. Or maybe their relationship with another, less friendly tribe soured, leading to a massacre where the evidence was carefully hidden. Some even whisper of disease or a supernatural event that wiped them from the face of the earth. For over 4 centuries, historians, archaeologists, and amateur sleuths have tried to piece together the puzzle. Modern archaeological digs on Hatteras Island have uncovered 16th-century English artifacts, lending more weight to the assimilation theory. Yet no definitive proof has ever been found. The fate of those 115 people, including the infant Virginia Dare, remains sealed by time. They walked into the mists of American history and were never seen again, leaving us with just one haunting word, CROATOAN. What do you think happened to the lost colony? Let me know your theories down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoy diving into historical mysteries, be sure to subscribe for more.